No, for the intro sound, basically. I'll keep it king. What? Be going down, people of the world. Friday night, randomness. We got Ashley. We got Dan.
Hello.
Yeah.
Evening.
Why the hell not? We would have Nick, but he's a bitch and had to go to bed apparently because, that's what people do early on a Friday night in Nova Scotia. I guess that's how they roll.
Something like that. I don't know.
Random comment that Greg just made did you see the chat Greg just made?
No.
In the comment.
It's all
the
about
Sexton milkshake brings all the Knicks to the yard.
Oh.
I feel like Greg was somehow in here listening in on us in the last minute or so. That's
probably.
No, that's because he's just replying to my comment that I sent that it was
that's
a
possible
party in here. Yeah.
Fine then.
Yeah.
I am currently about to open my last can of a 4-pack of Thrust and IPA by the Great Lakes Brewery out of Toronto, Ontario. Ashley Sexton, what are you drinking, my friend?
I opened up another bottle of Canuck Pale Ale from GLB. Very always reliable.
You just called that can a bottle, buddy. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, whatever. It's a can. It's a bottle.
It's got beer in it.
It's got beer.
Vessel. It's a vessel. Yeah. And Mr. Dan.
I am drinking Much Too Much, a 0 IBU double IPA.
Okay, I've had a 0 IBU IPA.
Yep.
I've never heard of or had a 0 IBU double IPA. And for some reason, I don't feel like it would be that great.
It's delicious.
Is it? Yeah.
Twin Sails. It's a 4-way collaboration between beer, Boombox, and Backcountry and Twin Sails. It was for their Twin Sails 4th anniversary.
How do you even do a 4-way collab? Like, who has?
You give ideas, you drink a lot, and you put your name on it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, basically, it's just an excuse for the breweries to all get together, go out for a night, get all drunk and stoned.
Actually, who was it? Sawdust City actually on Facebook or Instagram like a week ago. I think it was them. Some brewery in the Toronto-ish, but not Toronto area. We did like a pub crawl thing recently.
Okay.
And a bunch of breweries, they went to Half Hours on Earth, and Half Hours wasn't even open that day, but they let them in kind of for the day and had
that was the Cayman Kettle. That was the Cayman Kettle.
There you go. Yes, thank you, thank you. I knew when I said Sawdust, I was like, I don't think it was.
No, it's Cayman Kettle. They went there. They went to was it Brothers Brewing?
Yes, there was something Brother. Yes, I want to say. It wasn't Blood Brothers, but it was something Brothers, wasn't it?
No, there actually is a brewery out there called Brothers.
No, but I believe you.
Yeah.
Like if you told me there's a brewery out there named Flaflabafuba, I'd be like, yeah, probably. Why not?
Curious.
There's
well, I mean, you have a look at if you look up Unity Brew in Alberta, you have over 20 breweries collaborating on one beer.
Come on, that's so stupid. It's like you don't even have that many ingredients in the.
You know what? You could if you wanted to be ridiculous and make a 20. You could have 10 different hops, 10 different malts,
10 different
and a yeast.
Fucking disgusting.
Y'all draw names or something. Y'all draw fucking numbers and you get to pick what order your fucking hop or malt goes into the beer.
It'd be so ridiculous.
It could make something interesting. You never know.
Sorry, allow me to correct that. 34 breweries on the last year.
34 breweries. That's the biggest waste of
That's just a big brewery party, is what it is.
Exactly.
And it was a hazy pale ale they made.
I imagine the next day there was at least not the next day, but within a week or so of that party. There's probably some fucking pregnancies going on.
Do you mean like beer pregnancies?
No, I mean that was a party with that many people from that many breweries and that much beer going around. They were fucking drunk, man.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they didn't look that drunk.
People probably made some bad decisions that night. Along with probably what went into that 30-something collaboration beer.
Yeah,
that's just ridiculous.
And it was just pale ale. But it's funny. I love pale ales. Pale ales are probably my go-to style.
It depends. I'm not English pale ales. Sometimes, but what you're drinking right now, a nice juicy basically an IPA, but not usually as high ABV. That's kind of the distinction that I've seen. It's a pale ale can be goddamn delicious, man. I got nothing against a pale ale.
Generally,
well, again, that Omnipolo raspberry and yeast is apparently a pale ale. So
come on,
like
it is. They call it a pale ale.
Is it a sour pale ale?
They said raspberry lemon. They call it a raspberry lemon pale ale.
Yeah. And the other one, like the one from Europe, they call a pale ale. It's a lemonade pale ale, or a lemon pale ale is what they call it. But it is a fucking sour.
Yeah, I would probably, if they're just blending a pale ale with like an overly large amount of fruit juice, then it just becomes a radler. So I don't know. Pale ale is just a pale ale to me.
Yeah, I did the review of it, and I said that it wasn't a pale ale. I said it was a sour. It wasn't tart. It was sour.
Oh, and, yeah, dude, like the raspberry one is very, like, yeah, it's not like what I have recently from, I saw the city last night. I reviewed their tart IPA.
Yeah.
They called it a tart IPA, which good call because it's barely even sour. But yeah, like some beers, like if it's a sour beer, call it a sour beer.
Yeah, just call it a sour rather than unintentionally tart. So the Cayman Kettle, they went to Cowbell Brewing.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
Cowbell, Black Swan, and the other one that we had mentioned. The fuck was it? Half Hours on Earth. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember what I said. Look at me go.
Oh, should I do it? Should I do it?
Probably another one, of course.
Yeah.
Randomly, Dan.
Yes.
Gamey guy. There's a game you need to look into. It's on Steam. It's like fucking a couple bucks. It's called Heave Ho. And it's this game where like it's a multiplayer game, and you just look like you're like a head with these two arms, and all you do is basically control the arms, and you have to grab on to like the other person and shit, and like solve puzzles to get it's like that Jacksepticeye / Markiplier did videos on it recently, and it looks like it's just the most fun in the history of the world. So yeah, they brought a lot of fun. And my buddy Chad, I think, has it as well. So like a few of us playing it, like it's up to 4 players, I think, and it's just like hilariousness, ridiculous fucking insanity. And I want to play it. I want to stream it pretty badly.
Yeah, I can see that. I might have to check it out. I'll see what happens.
I think I bought it the other day. It was fucking dirt cheap. And Steam has this weird thing now that you can do. Apparently, like it says it's only local co-op. Like you have to be like here on the couch with me. But there's some way that Steam has to do local co-op online now.
Interesting.
Really, eh?
I haven't like really looked, but like yeah, the way they're playing it on the live streams.
Yeah.
Like Jacksepticeye's in fucking the UK, Markiplier's in California. Other 2 guys are also in the States somewhere.
Yeah.
And they were all playing it through that Steam thing somehow, which was awesome. So any game like there was a sale like 2 days ago, and Cuphead, which is like of Cuphead.
Oh God.
Yes, it's. I haven't beat it.
Right
I
up
haven't
there.
gone back to it in so long. It makes me want to just kill a baby or something. It's so fun.
It's right up there with Battletoads. It's fun, addicting, but hard as hell.
Did you know you can't actually beat Battletoads with 2 people? Like the initial Speed Racer level. That's like the worst level in the world. As you get into the game, there's a couple more levels like that, and one of them is like you and the other guy are going along like this track, along like this weird like kind of outside of a electric thing or something.
Yep.
And there's a point in the track where one person will always die.
Huh.
You straight up cannot beat the game with 2 people. It's just like a game breaking bug that they never. I guess nobody testing the game could get that far. Probably they're like, yeah, it's fine, and it wasn't fine.
That would suck.
I think maybe once or twice I got to the second. Like there's the first one's like the racing, on like jet skis almost, but like on land. And there's another one where you're surfing in the water, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the furthest I ever got in that game.
Huh?
It was, infuriating.
I've watched someone play Until We Win, and they did Battletoads. And it was, Do I have one? Oh, do I have one or not? How bad do I want my liver to hurt tonight?
It's only 10 o'clock, man.
I know, but I still have a lot of drinking to do tomorrow. A lot of drinking.
Yeah.
What time do you start tomorrow?
Noon.
Yeah, so you got plenty of time to fucking get your 8 hours, man. You're good.
I still have to drive up there.
Yeah, but you even 6 hours, even 6 good solid hours of sleep before the next day. That's kind of good for me. Like actually, for currently, I'm working on about 4.5. So, yay.
All right, screw it.
Yeah, there you go.
I haven't had this one yet, so this is the first time I'm having it.
What's this one?
This one is from Twin Sails. It is their Imperial Stout made with coconut.
Oh.
I'm having it at room temperature because it's an Imperial Stout for one.
I usually start them. Every beer I have, I start out of the fridge pretty cold. Like some Imperial Stouts, I found some of them taste better when they're actually kind of chilled.
Ooh.
Some of them, once they warm up, the flavor profile drastically changes and it becomes better. It just
Oh my god!
I like to go through the whole kind of spectrum with Imperial Stout. But that looks nice. What's the ABV on that one?
That's a
15.1.
Oh, that's that one. That's that one.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Nice.
You'll be fine.
Not fucking around. Actually, is that Collective Arts? No, that's not Collective Arts. Is that Clifford?
Yes.
Oh.
Which one?
Look at me go.
Devil's
From the side of the can. That's one of the beers that was sent to me when I won that Red Line contest
Oh, really?
a couple of years ago, whatever. And the one I got wasn't even close to fresh, so I didn't review it.
Yeah. See, this one's not. Well, here's the thing. So this is a lager, right? It's an India session lager.
So it's like a dry hop lager, basically.
Yeah. Exactly.
Some of those I've had have been pretty damn tasty, actually.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a dry hop lager, or
they almost come across more of a pale ale for me. Sometimes.
Yeah, just a little bit lighter on the body. But this one was canned on July 31st, so I don't know.
So the dry hopness is probably more or less gone.
October, so that's 3.5 months.
Yeah, I imagine most of the hoppy flavor is probably not going to be rearing its head anymore.
Yeah, it's more grassy than anything.
I think the only beer out of that Flying Monkeys pack they sent me that I actually vlogged, come to think of it, was Invictus. That was the only that when I didn't even realize when I entered. Like I entered, it was a month-long contest thing. It was like every week they put a picture up with these beers in it.
Yeah.
Comment to win. I did every single time, and the last one was like year one. I'm like, oh, what did I actually win? I'm like, oh, no way! Like
that's awesome.
18.2%, and it fucked me up. But drinking it didn't come across and like any heavier than what probably Dan's drinking right now.
No,
actually, probably even lighter than that.
This is coming off at a 7%, not even.
That's
fucking dangerous.
That's really scary. Oh, I want to try that right now.
Well, this is 4.8. Fantastic, man.
Dan is basically drinking. Dan is basically drinking 3 of Ashley's beers in one small can right now. That's hilarious.
Fuck. And
I'll race you.
Let me know. Think about that.
No, you know what? The race between Ashley drinking 3 of those and Dan drinking 1 of those. I'd watch that race. That'd be decent.
See, now if I was drinking this one, I'd race you, no problem.
What is that?
This is called Cuppa. So it's a cold brew stout, and it comes in at 4%.
Oh, so it's like an Irish dry.
Oh God, it's like beautiful. That. Yeah, it's gorgeous. My review's up. I did a stupid sort of cheesy review.
I've had a couple lower ABV stouts that I like, but I find generally I like my stouts to be
stouty.
more robust and like barrel aged imperial stouts are, if they're done right,
Yeah.
are just like you
Oh, you know
you
what?
can't beat those flavors.
No, you cannot.
Last night I had the Rouge River one from Jamie. The
Which one?
the one that was in the Jim Beam barrels.
What'd you think of that one?
Very tasty.
I want to say I had that and the wild turkey that were sent to me on Miporsky a while ago. I want to say I think I like the wild turkey one better myself.
Why did I think that Jamie brought those up for you?
We came up at some point.
He did come up.
He gave me. Actually, I think we dual reviewed the Rouge River beer that he brought me.
Maybe that's why I thought he.
Which kind of, like, to be honest, when I was like, pick one of the beers, that is not the one I wanted him to pick because it wasn't even like, it wasn't. I wanted it to be like the sour beer. It should have been like cold, and we reviewed it, and it was like out of his car, like kind of almost warm. It's like,
but it was a stout. It's fine.
No, the one we had was a sour. It was a peach sour.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gotcha.
Yeah, but no, the other ones though. Again, when Miporsky, those beers were cracked open. I take it out of the fridge, cracked open, poured, tasted, and then like slowly, I took some time with those fuckers, and by the end, room temperature. So I like to get like some beers when the imperial stouts, like Blood of Cthulhu, is actually really, really nice when it's out of the fridge, fresh. It's delicious, but let it warm up. Yeah, I want to say it's equally almost like some of them are better straight out of the fridge. Some of them are better after they warm up. Blood of Cthulhu kind of works for me the whole spectrum equally.
I would agree because I remember binge watching on some. I was catching up on The Walking Dead. That's what I was catching up on, and it was like I had like one of them, but it was over the course of like 2.5 episodes, but I do remember enjoying it from like start to finish.
Yeah. Well, again, do you have one on hand?
Not right now, no.
Well, look into like get one and keep it for analysis purposes because one of those is going to Mr. Nick and one is going to Lee.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I will. I was like really.
There's surprised. Those. Go see Greg if you haven't, because he's got that Sawdust City Coffee, Retro Rocket Coffee Stout thing.
Yeah. And
the Full Beard Drop Bear IPA. I brought him 3 cans of that, so he has one.
Oh, that's right.
One to give to. I assumed Chris and you would be the 2 guys down there to get them, probably.
Yeah. So I'm actually meeting up with him next Monday because he picked up some GLB beers for me. So
nice. Well, again, I've been so busy. Like tomorrow, barring any ridiculous shit that happens, the beer mail to them is going to finally go out, and I've got for both of them, it's going to be the Sawdust City, Blood of Cthulhu, and that Retro Rocket, as well as that Duvel, whatever the fuck it was that Nick wanted me to get. Forgotten Lake Blueberry Ale by Lake of the Woods, because
fuck those blueberry ales.
No, but have you had that one?
Yes, I have. Yeah,
it's a strong blonde ale with like the blueberries. Like for me, I find if I actually session a few of them, the blueberry kind of comes through more and more the more you drink. But if just have one, the blueberry is really muted and it's just a decent kind of slightly flavored beer. With that, it's 7.1% too, which is kind of weird.
That's crazy high for a blonde ale.
But and then I think that might be it I'm sending. But it's at least 4, maybe. What was the one? I want to go to New Ontario tomorrow and see potentially about that raspberry stout they made recently is actually really tasty. And I would like to. It'd be fun to do a New Ontario beer analysis. And
what was that stupid fucking IPA that you brought down from them for the Well and Piss Up?
Oh,
they're super juicy.
Megan Beautiful juicy.
Megan Beautiful. Oh, it was so bad.
You know what though? That batch was fucked up because generally it was actually a pretty good beer, but that one batch, like Nick and I reviewed the one, and it was just it was fucked up, man. It really was.
That thing was just fucking god awful. I couldn't believe it. Big and
Actually, what did I have last night? One of the beers that I did the beer trade for at that Niagara, that's where the Toronto World Fair Beer Fest thing. The Common Good Beer Company, who I'd never heard of before.
Yeah.
I got, I think, 3 or 4 beers from them, and the first one I had was their East Coast IPA.
okay.
And it made chunky Sparkle Puff.
It looked like a baby.
Like the chunks were like black.
Ooh, that's not good.
And then the beer wasn't even a month old.
Yeah.
So it was like I drank it. It wasn't bad. It tasted. It wasn't. But it was fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you guys were serving, I didn't know. I didn't like pay attention. I was like, if you guys had this on cans at the festival, and no one said it, but did you have it in jockey box maybe out of a keg, and you had the can for display, and I got the display can that was sitting out in the sun for a month. I don't know if I don't know kind of thing, but yeah, that was weird, man.
Ooh, that's concerning.
Really, really chunky.
That is very concerning. Actually, that's borderline infected, if you ask me.
And it wasn't bad, but
Still, like that'll be. You have black chunks in there. That's not good.
no, it wasn't. There's something fucked up. Yeah, see, yeah, that's
It's
that's
red.
that's not the color of the ones I had. Like,
No.
what the fuck? What? I've had many cans of that beer, and mine were always like borderline this color right here.
That thing.
What
It's terrible.
I feel like that person may have some kind of bias and put like a couple of food coloring drops in there or something.
That's my photo.
Okay, well, never mind then.
That's my photo.
Oh, did you put food coloring drops in there? You
Okay, then
just did there.
That's my fucking photo.
Conspiracy theory coming on
Okay,
here.
then I don't even know. I feel like they may have accidentally improperly named a can of like the treetop rail or something, the red ale. I don't know. That is weird, man.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like you expect one thing and you get the complete opposite, and then you're just really fucked up. You're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Well, yeah, like Mike from New Ontario, the head brewer, like the owner. He is like he loves IPAs. He's all about those juicy flavors. But like his whole, like, I guess, like the whole hazy IPA thing. He's like, breweries are throwing flour in there and doing all this like crazy shit to make it hazy. Like when New Ontario makes a New England IPA, it'll come off almost clear, which it's not indicative of the style, but the flavors are actually still there. Like he's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not throwing flour in my beer. I'm not going to make it hazy just for the sake of adding shit. Like he's like, we'll not filter it. We'll make it unfiltered, but the top half of the fucking thing, that shit still settles. So when you're taking it off, like it's still some of the cans are still going to come off more or less clear. And I got no problem with that. But at the same time, like just the look of some of those, like the different colors you can get out of the brews and stuff, like some of those like different spectrums and those hazy, it looks like a light or something. Like that you'd want to have like sitting on a shelf, just in your plate. Just like I don't. Some of them look just amazing.
You want your ambient light around you to be a glowing Nipa.
Yeah. Sweet, man.
Anyone looking for like Christmas presents for?
You know what? Somebody needs to make a beer with a beer bottle.
It's a glowing.
Yeah, you take the cap off the beer, and it's actually just like the screw-in for a light bulb. You screw the beer into a light bulb, and the beer becomes a light bulb. Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
No.
Why not?
No.
It could be cool. Fuck you. It could be cool.
No. That's a waste of beer.
You say it's beer, but it's actually like neon gas or something, so you can change the color and shit.
So you know what? Talk to Menhouse. I bet you they have some sort of beer that they can do that with.
Do they even have like a brewmaster there? Or is it's all just robotic? Eh?
They have a brewmaster. Oh, sorry. They have a brewmaster there.
Yeah. I was watching the Dragon's Den one night, and she was talking about. I can't even remember what the product was or what she said, but it basically came down to like she was talking about like quality of product and stuff like that. And I was just like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "Yeah, are you kidding me? You have a fucking robot brewing your beer." Yeah, like don't talk about craftsmanship and shit like that. Like, give me a break.
It blows my fucking mind that they're like, "Oh, we're such a craft brewery." I'm like, "No, you're not."
No, it's like give me.
But we are. No, you're not. We're on the actually. Minhas is now part of the Alberta Small Brewers Association.
Where does Big Rock fit into that?
Big Rock's in their own thing now. They can't call themselves a small brewery. They really can't, because I mean they have this place which they contract brew for Co-op.
No.
They have Vancouver. They've got Toronto.
Well, Toronto has been downsized.
Has it been downsized? But they still are brewing out of Toronto, though.
Yeah, they don't have the tap room's closed. And no, are they still brewing out of it?
I thought they were, because they still have brewery tours.
They have Liberty Commons. So what they have,
But what about
in Toronto? In downtown Toronto, they have like a micro brew house and a restaurant.
Out of left field comes Redbeard. Oh wait, sorry, that's his beer.
Oh, well played. I like it.
But they also had a full production brewery in Etobicoke. So
yeah,
they closed the full brewery, but they kept their restaurant brew pub thing open.
I thought they still were doing tours. When did they close it?
Pretty sure it was a few months ago.
Were you guys talking about the Minhouse thing? That's that Ranjit girl.
Yeah.
I've watched every single episode of Dragon's Den, and I watched the most recent one, and I don't like her. She's so she's always just so high and mighty and yeah, look at me. I make this. In Boxer beer, one of her beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. I make great, delicious beer. I don't
you know what? I'm going to buy a can of Boxer watermelon and send it out your way just to be an asshole.
That would be
they make a watermelon lager,
and then she comes off all the time. It's she just comes off as this high and mighty, just bitch. I don't like her at all. I
know. Trust me.
Every single other person on that show currently, and I'm a fan of. The only person there's Arlene came back, but she was gone for a while. So the only person that's been there for the whole fucking run at this point is Jim. And aside from being super super anti-marijuana, because of his whole cop background, he seems like a pretty cool old guy. He very often just gives people exactly what they ask for and stuff, and I feel like he would be a really good asset for a company. The Joe Fresh guy, I have no interest in his clothes at all, but he seems like a decent guy.
Actually, Joe Fresh makes some good kids' clothes. But
there you go. Again, not an avenue that I would travel down currently.
Exactly.
But, go make kids.
And to get back to the Big Rock thing, you're right. Toronto has closed down. It's been a couple of months since I've seen it.
Yeah.
I had a friend that was like, "No, it's closed down. It's closed down." I'm like, "No, it's
closed down."
Yeah.
Wow.
The Big Rock in Toronto is closed down because they had to lay off. What was it? 300 people last year, or about 4 months ago.
Yeah, back in March.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's fun. Big Rock was. Sorry, go ahead, Ashley.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say my cousin worked in Calgary for Big Rock. He was their head of operations.
I was going to say, Big Rock is the first ever craft beer that I enjoyed. And it was years ago when I used to work at a restaurant here at North Bay called the Moose.
Yeah.
And I started as a nothing in the kitchen, worked my way up to assistant kitchen manager, then went out front and became a server / bartender and worked my way up. By the time I left that place, the only person I answered to was the owner. Like I was like second in command almost. It was fucking cool. But I was dating one of the servers, and that went south and everything. And I was like, "Fuck this place." I left. And in hindsight, I probably should have just like got her fired and stayed. But anyway,
can't
this
fire someone
one
because you
year.
break up.
What was that?
I said you can't fire someone because you break up with them.
No, but like I said, like I could have waited.
No, you could have just not dated.
Eventually she did get fired for like smoking weed in the staff bathroom or something. So like, you know, I could have just like been around and been like, yeah, I caught you doing this. Fuck you, you're out. But anyway, I didn't, and this is my life now. So this one year while I was working there, we the owner decided to take the top managers of the place. I think it was 5 of us, and went to the Hostex show in Toronto. And it's this like giant restaurant / bar expo for like all this new equipment and stuff that you can get and everything cool about the industry. And went down there and just had like the most best amazing time ever. And there's a segue that I was going towards that had completely derailed, and it was to do with Ashley, was what Ashley was saying. While we were there, yes, there we go. While we were there, we went to the whole beer expo thing, and Molson was there. They had this huge, like, the Labatt thing was hilarious. It was like this nightclub set up in the place, like girls dancing in cages and everything. It's like, it's the middle of the fucking day. This is weird. But anyway, I had some samples of beer and stuff. And then Big Rock was there. And they had this beer. I don't know if they even still make it. It was called Cold. Kold.
So,
and it was, I loved it. And for many years, I would go to the beer store and they had it on hand. And that was the beer, my beer of choice. That was like far and away my first foray into craft beer. They also had Goose.
Grass.
What's a white Grey Goose is the vodka, right?
Yeah, Grey Goose is the vodka.
They had a fucking thing there, and it was like, pour the perfect shot, like free pour a perfect ounce, and win a bottle of Grey Goose with like pour a shot on the scale kind of thing. And like me being a bartender, I poured. I was just under. Another bartender guy poured. He was, I think, just under as well. One of the cook guys poured. He was a bit over. And then the owner of the fucking bar poured. And he poured like 2 ounces. Well,
pretty poor.
Well, apparently if the drink cost and stuff is all up, we're gonna blame that on you kind of shit. But yeah, it was, and I tried Tabasco ice cream there as well. Like, it was like this really.
No, that's not right.
Now, if you say that, but it was weird. You eat it, and it was like the most delicious vanilla flavored ice cream you've ever had in your life. And then out of nowhere, it went, "No, I'm fucking spicy now, bitch." And it was like, it was fucking crazy, man.
I'm a hot sauce motherfucker.
Paul, I see you in the comments.
There, finally, I was gonna say.
Paul, would you like to join? Would you like to join? You can join if you want. I'm sorry, you just weren't saying anything like really. Yeah, and you and Dan were conversing, so like, I thought you were okay. I love you, man. I love you. I was there when we were in Rod's chat a couple hours ago and like helping praise your insanity and your amazing painting.
He actually commented on one of my videos recently. I'm like, holy shit, he's alive.
Paul, aren't you in the fucking beer analysis chat? Just click on that link, dude. It's in there.
Yeah.
His internet is so...
Okay, there you go. Fair enough. Well, you know what? If you want to join and be all choppy, I'm okay with that. Doesn't matter to me. I love you, man. I haven't talked with you in a while.
Paul, speak.
Happy little trees.
Hey, I still enjoy when he comes in. He insults us with talent, I have to admit.
No, like Paul. I haven't met many people in my life with the Paul has got some quick, dirty mind wit going on. That's like
he needs unparalleled. Like 10 beers to stream. He's only at 2 right now. Well, hurry up and fucking drink.
Yeah. Butt chug 2 15% stouts.
Yeah.
I don't know if he means 10. I don't know if he means beers. He might mean like
but ounces.
He's talking about his not beers. Haha.
Not beers. Yeah.
He's talking about his fucking
sorry.
like internet quality shit. Is that you talking about? You got two megabits right now because that's grossly slow.
That is well. I mean,
my internet's 500. I can download at roughly 55-ish megabytes per second.
But we're Canadian. They don't get these kind of speeds out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
No, but at some places in the States they do.
Not where he's at.
One of Trudeau's things, one of the things they were saying, what somebody was saying, might have been Trudeau, saying like by 20 something to get at least like some form of broadband internet to like the entire country, which is that's like Canada, like we're a very spread out kind of. There's a lot of like people living in the middle of nowhere kind of thing here, so it's ambitious, but I feel like at this point in time, it really should put a tower in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in all these places you need to, and give so anybody lost anywhere in the bush in this country, pull up their phone if they still have power. I got a signal, call and get help, kind of thing. That would be really cool.
Yeah, he needs to build his own tower.
There's companies actually you can hire that will come in and build you a tower and give you like really good internet.
Don't have broadband at all, but I used to use these sites, so something else is wrong. Oh well,
you don't have broadband. You're not still using a fucking modem, are you? How are you? There's no way you can even be watching us. I feel like on like a fucking even a 56K. I do know places where no one will reach you like that. I believe that.
He's not pirating well enough.
Nobody ever follow Paul into his basement. It's a bad idea.
The hookers' phones will never ring. Ooh.
I actually just renewed my NordVPN service for 3 years for I think $80 was my 3-year price.
That's wow.
Yeah, man. But because I changed my bank account and stuff recently and all this crazy shit because of my financial issues and stuff, and I don't currently have a credit card. And NordVPN only offers PayPal in like European countries. So I'm chatting with them online and being like I went and got a $150 prepaid credit card, and I couldn't use it to pay for it because it's a recurring thing. They're like, you pay for it every 3 years, we're going to charge you again. And that's not how prepaid credit cards work, apparently. Oh. So I'm like, what the fuck? How can I renew my service? And the guy's like, here, I'll reactivate your account for a couple days. Use your account to then log on to like France or Germany or fucking somewhere in their server, and then go on to PayPal and pay for your account, which I did. But wholly interesting was the experience of logging into German PayPal. I'm just like, I've done this 1,000 times in English, so I kind of know what that should be and that should be. Click OK. Yeah, I guess. And I got it, man. I paid it.
So Paul's going to try and join us.
Hey,
you
got the link, man. If you want to,
I sent him the link, so he's going to try and join us.
I believe in the Paul.
I do too. It'd be nice to see him on here again. It's been a while. I mean, you never know what happens here. So, holy crap! This beer is kicking my ass. Sorry, dude.
I would be very surprised if it didn't at least kind of kick your ass. Mm-hmm. Again, like I said, I think the night that I reviewed that 18% one from Flying Monkeys.
Man, by the end of that review, you're hammered.
I had maybe like 2 beers beforehand, and then I drank that one, and it was by the end of it was like, oh my god! But again, you're drinking a beer. It's not like it doesn't have that like the bite of drinking like a scotch or some kind of crazy shit. You know, it came across like, again, for me, as like a really smooth, maybe like 10% or something stout. Well, that one you're saying just come across like a 7. That's just crazy.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, the can's almost done. Like,
Paul, very valid point. Not so much Google Plus, but the whole the Hangouts thing. Like, what?
Oh,
Why is this our only valid option at this point in time?
oh, he's obviously said something that you can see and I can't because I'm looking at chat. You've got the live chat.
No, I'm looking at the chat in the Streamlabs thing.
Are you?
But my chat's like behind times. It's like the most recent thing.
Oh.
If you're deep in PA's area, we'll enter your screen
okay.
like that.
All right, there we go.
I just saw that. No, I'm pretty sure Paul is living in that area for that reason.
Yeah.
Nobody hears anybody scream.
Pretty much.
All the screams just fade into the forest. Actually, there was a video recently. I think it was somebody in Northern Ontario that was just like filming like the forest behind their house kind of shit. Like, what the fuck is that? And they like everyone's saying it's the Bigfoot. But it's like it's potentially someone that was being murdered in the bush or something. It's this fucking crazy, scary, eerie type shit.
And the reason why we can't see it live on YouTube is because he said fuck. It doesn't show up on the actual stream. It shows up in the comments on our StreamYard.
No, but it should give me the option to fucking like approve that or not.
He's in the back. He's in the backstage. He's waiting for us.
He is.
Look at that. Oh, hello,
Paul's maybe kind of here.
Maybe almost.
Maybe almost.
Almost. We have no image and I'm hearing no sound, but he might be here. Hello, Paul. Actually, what you cracking over there, buddy?
Cowbell Brewing Doc Purdue's Bobcat. It's a red West Coast IPA.
Oh, I was gonna say Bobcat. No, that's Wildcat.
For some reason, I thought it was that.
House does.
I thought it was that like not impressive milk stout from Big Rig.
The Midnight Kiss My Cow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like that one.
It's not bad, but it's like they say it's double chocolate stout or something. I hate when they say it's double chocolate or triple chocolate stout, and it's like.
But what it's referring to are the different adjuncts. So with the chocolate, you can get chocolate malt. You can use like cocoa powder, and then you can also use cocoa nibs. So there's like 3 different ways. So that's like triple.
Yeah, but again,
that's called the manifesto.
If they did that with that stout, then they should have used more because it's really not that chocolatey. It was my whole thing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like I want to say probably the most chocolate one I've had, and not recently, was it was a couple of years ago version of Chocolate Manifesto from Flying Monkeys.
Didn't I just mention that, Ashley?
Yes, but the difference is that they also use a syrup.
Ooh, but no, they use the nibs too.
Yeah.
But no. If they're using a syrup though, that is a bit of a like.
Yeah,
it's a cheat. It's a cheat.
It's a cheat. I'll agree. Like again, it's great, but I don't like hearing that fact. Right? Again, Flying Monkeys is one of the I always criticize them for it every single time I do one of the beers.
I'm pretty sure that they said
they do not list ingredients on any of the beers. In place of like putting the stupid American fucking warning things so they can ship the beers to the States.
I thought I saw it on the side of the box.
He dropped. Damn.
He's got connections.
Try again, Paul.
Fault.
We believe in you.
He's trying. I mean,
I believe in you.
Man, like he lives out in the middle of nowhere. Hang on. He's messaged. Hold on.
You guys have seen the Human Centipede episode, the Human Centipod episode of South Park, right?
He's got nothing. He tried to talk unmuted in both, nothing. So he's got connection issues. And we were lagging on the site.
Well, he tried. We tried. You try again if you want.
His internet can't handle it apparently. So
That's that is some horror. Like I want to equate the internet Paul has right now, kind of to like what I had when I was maybe like
12 years old.
When I was 18, I first moved out in my first apartment.
Yeah.
The fastest I could get when it was Excite. Remember Excite.com?
No,
Nope.
I don't.
Search engine. It was a search engine like
oh
web crawler and
god,
shit
it was
back in the
almost
day.
like what the hell was it called? Yeah, something like I know. What
Yeah,
you're talking
but they had a thing called Free Lane, which is like in your area. If you had it, it was here in North Bay. You could dial up. I think I had a 36.6 modem back in the day.
Not even,
No,
yeah.
not even the best, but you could dial up, and it was free. But there'd be like this little ad window somewhere on your fucking shit. You could move it around and out of the way, but it would always be there. But it was free dial-up internet, and I used that until fiber optic finally came to where I was, and then I went from that to like back then fiber optic. No, it wasn't fiber optic. It was DSL.
Yes.
But I think it was like maybe 150-ish K a second was like awesome back then. And going from like, 5 or 6 K a second with dial up to fucking suddenly like over 100 K a second, that was a hell of a thing.
Oh my god, absolutely.
But now like I'm like the day that the guy from Bell 5 came to install my service, he was here for 8 hours because apparently I was listed as like available, but I wasn't actually because he had to run. I have my own cable running from almost a block away. He had to go from pole to pole to pole to pole to pole to my place to like install my shit, and it's mind-numbingly deliciously fast. I love it. Even with my VPN, like the VPN obviously slows it down a bit when you connect to it.
Yeah.
But it's like downloading movies and stuff, my torrents and shit like that. Still.
And not that I use a VPN and not that I download illegally, but why is it that when I have my VPN on, I can't stream live sports?
The services you're subscribed to?
It's not. I don't subscribe to anything. It's just,
Okay, I understand because I know that when my VPN's connected,
Yeah.
Windows. If I like open like my Groove, the Windows audio program thing for MP3s, it'll come up and be like, "We can't connect to the internet." And so some Windows shit, like some things will not work when you're connected to a VPN.
Yeah.
Like I can't watch videos on Amazon Prime with my VPN active. So
okay, yeah.
But like my VPN is active, obviously. When I live streamed not live streamed, well, I did live stream, but not
We are live
to the
streaming.
world. I was live streaming to myself. I was watching a live stream, of when the Raptors played like the finals and stuff like that.
Oh, okay,
Last
yes.
season. So like some things a VPN can inhibit, I guess you'd say, but overall, yeah. Oh, what's going on, cheese? Cheese.
Yeah, cheese is in there too.
And the beers at 3 stages. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is.
Ash is at first stage,
Wow.
then PK, then Redbeard.
I actually,
Dude, I'm having a
give it-
15.1. These fuckers have to catch up.
I did give this a little bit of a trim recently. I kind of went like this,
Oh, in the way of beers.
and I took a
Okay,
fucking scissors
okay.
and I went, and like now it's like all nice.
No,
Just keep it square, man. Just keep it straight and square. Just
That's what I'm working on. What I got, I think, I'm not even sure, but I think I drunk ordered
drunk order.
a
gosh.
beer. It's like a hair straightening fucking
Yeah.
thing that girls use for their hair.
You
like the
got
crimping
a beer
thing?
straightener?
But this is like just the one half of it, so it gets hot with this piece over it, which is like a comb piece. So like it's like a heated comb thing to, because that's my main issue, man. Is my fucking beard is like it's so curly and just not as. If I could straighten this,
You know what, fucker? Shut up about your red beard. My gray fucking streak has like just, you know, I don't want to hear about your pure red beard.
Hey, gray is distinguished, man.
I got a big patch of gray right here.
I can't. I'm not going to fault you or say anything bad, and I feel like you shouldn't fault yourself or say anything bad for having. You've got fucking kids.
That's great.
You've lived more of a life probably overall than I have. Like like you've.
I got the little finger fucking stripes going on here.
You've earned your gray.
By the ears, these ones, they're gray.
Yeah. Oh no, we've definitely earned our gray, and that gray is still coming. I've also endured the right to shave my head too.
Actually, randomly, okay. Ashley, how many kids do you have?
3.
3, and Dan?
What's that?
Kids.
2.
Okay. Just random odd question that I was curious.
Yeah, I've the one's a preteen, the other one's a full-on teen. So I mean,
okay, yeah.
Like I myself am a product. Like I have 2 sisters, one younger, one older. So I would no, both younger. I just don't know how I failed that right now. That's pretty bad.
Oh, did you ever fail that?
I was the oldest child. But yeah, that's just Ashley, is your what are the like is your sex wise oldest to youngest? What are your? I don't mean like sex wise. Right?
Yeah, the twins are 9 and the youngest is 4.
And the twins are boy girl or boy?
Yeah,
girl.
Boy girl.
Okay, so you've got
a boy.
What was
girl.
the first one? Sorry.
The first were the twins.
Okay.
So,
here's a story about a man named Ashley. Sorry.
Do you have 2 girls or 2 boys?
2 boys.
Okay, cool. So I feel like for me, like my sisters, obviously I'd be like befriended each other.
Didn't you meet
me? I don't think. No, I never did. No, like I got there and there was. I don't. I'm pretty sure I never saw any kids when I was at your place.
I'm pretty sure you've met my kids, just like you never met me for the first time at Chad's place. See what's going on here? You mean
as far as the kids go, as far as meeting them at your place, I feel like no. I walked in, like I remember a lot of that evening. It was up to the point where I fucking hurt myself pretty badly. It was a good time, but yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll bring it back.
Oh, one of my friends just sent me a link to go buy The Last Dab. Ooh. Do you know you know what The Last Dab is, right?
The new one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it from Chili Chili's? Because they just offer that now.
No, this is actually off of the Heatonist.
Oh, because there's a website. Oh, there's a place in Barrie, an actual store you can go to, a hot sauce store called Chili Chili's, and they just put it up on their site to sell as well.
How much?
I'm not sure. I imagine it's probably the same price as what you're looking at, ish. But like for myself,
$20.
It's not bad.
Well, it's also US dollars.
Yeah, but it's still it's still not bad. Like for like what is basic, like renowned as, you know, like hot ones has become kind of fucking huge.
Kind of.
So
kind of.
Again, I've been watching from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
When they were like this little show with like the you know, barely celebrity guests and shit. These like kind of indie rappers and shit were coming on and stuff. And now like almost every episode is like, although I hate the fact personally, because I don't care about these people. I don't care about their music. It's not for me. The still kind of hip hop artist centric guest vibe that goes on overall.
You know what? Kristen Dunst on there. Fuck, she was amazing.
No, yes, but the latest episode was.
I didn't even watch it.
I haven't. Again, myself. Yeah, I might I probably will at some point, but just right now, I'm like I've seen like Gordon Ramsay and like the Shia LaBeouf episode
Oh, that was
where he last dabbed
brilliant.
every single fucking
Yeah.
wing. That was fucking glorious, man. That was no one ever did that before. That was so good.
Oh no, it was. I totally agree.
Or
Like,
who the Paul was it Paul Rudd that like took all the sauces and like made this like weird like melange at the end
mm-hmm.
and ate it. Like people doing random shit and like bringing more to the show that is like apparently they've signed a deal with True TV, I think it was.
Actually, it's on CTV right now.
But is it Hot Ones or it's going to be something
Hot
different,
Ones.
right?
It's Hot
Really?
Ones. It's
Really?
on after Saturday Night Live.
It's an actual show on TV now.
It's an actual show on TV now.
Wow.
I know. It's on after Saturday Night Live. I'm sure they've edited the hell out of it, but still.
Well, yeah, like some viewers, like when Gordon Ramsay was on, for instance, like.
Oh yeah.
Bleep, bleep, bleep,
Yeah,
bleep,
exactly.
bleep, bleep,
Yeah. They're
but
used to that
generally,
from
like,
his show.
It is. They're like, can I swear on this? Like, it's on YouTube. Giver. And like Hot Ones is one of those shows where I feel like YouTube is aware that, like, you know what, people are going to swear. You're probably still monetized. Whereas other people, you swear, instant demonetization. Like YouTube is weird and annoying in some weird ways.
Oh well.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a small
Just a little bit.
Wiggle it just a little. Oh, sorry. That's my old age showing up. Man. Well, we still have 4 people watching, so that's a good solid line right there. I mean, that's not bad. Ashley's gone taking a great big dump, so I mean.
Where do you got to go, man? You got to go.
Oh, exactly.
You know, like.
Oh, I totally agree. I mean, no.
Randomly, I think it was at the beginning-ish of this year. I have a bidet now.
Really? You have a bit.
It's honestly like, it was like this thing it was like kept popping up on Facebook for whatever reason. These ad things, and it's literally a thing that like you take your toilet seat off, you put this thing on, put your toilet seat back on, hook it up to the fucking plumbing that comes up to your toilet seat, and then you have a bidet. And honestly, if you've never used one in your life, I cannot recommend it enough, my friend. Like it's like you go from like wiping your ass to like just using a bit of toilet paper and just dabbing away the wetness. And it feels so good. I'll sit there for like, bidet me. And like the one I have has like a nozzle, and I've never turned it past like 2, because like I feel like it could like penetrate me. It's a dangerous thing,
dude. I really, fuck it. I'm gonna say it. You need to get laid, boy.
You're
when
not
you
wrong.
have pleasure of a bidet,
no, dude,
you need to get laid,
dude. Have you ever used a bidet?
No.
Then you cannot. You have no frame of reference. Look up reviews of people that have used them. And
well, now you've gone and done it, boy. Like, let's hug and love. Now wants a bathroom tour.
Bathroom tour.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh fuck! Ashley just dropped off.
What the hell?
You pissed him off.
No, I feel like he probably just like randomly became too drunk and left. That's how Ashley rules. And like, but then like, give me a second here to double check things.
Got to make sure there's no shit in the toilet, and is what he's saying.
It's not ready for a tour right now.
Now you've gone and done it. Oh, pardon me. So as he's off doing his cleanup so he can do a bathroom tour, thanks guys. Really, thank you ever so much. I really want to see his shitter. I just want to say that please do not ask him for a live fucking review of it because I don't want to see his junk. That, well, he doesn't get monetized anyway, so yeah. He's hiding his fleshlight. You're probably not wrong there. You are seriously not wrong there. He's denying it right now because you hear him off the corner going, "What? Oh my god, my voice is raised!" So he's lying about it.
No,
So
I don't need a flashlight. I'm able to do the job myself with no issues. It's fine. It's fine.
so
All right.
but
So
he's-
give me. I'm
he's-
just gonna.
he's
I
still-
now turn on my fucking IP webcam here thing. So give me a second. Start server.
IP. Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Witty.
He pees freely too. Um
What is wrong with you right now? My
I've
God.
been drinking.
Yeah. I feel
Oh
good.
no, not me. Sorry, you mean the camera. My bad.
That's upside down. That's weird. Okay. There we go. Okay. There.
Fuck is in that plastic cup?
That one?
Yeah.
That's my water glass.
That almost looks like there's some sort of like nuclear waste in there or something.
No, it has like a green kind of tinge to the bottom half of it. It's weird. It's a plastic cup. Okay.
That's what they call it.
So here I'll turn the microphone so it's still able to kind of hear me as I scream. And here we go. Here comes my bathroom.
Shit, Redbeard
Actually,
reads
I
books.
didn't bring the water cup, which will be washed after this. Anybody wondering? Because this is
Thanks, guys. We
Actually,
really
I
need to
can't
see a
remember.
live
Let's
fucking
see
review of
bathroom.
this.
Okay, so bathroom. Here, I have a shower. Woo. With a light in it. It's kind of fun. And then my mirror. And this is where I do my. And then the bidet. So this is all it is. Like a little fucking thing. It's like plumbing into there. And it comes out to here. And then I can't do it without fucking. There's no way to do it. Turn on right now without.
He's gonna spray himself in the face. Let's watch.
No, it's not.
Let's watch
Here,
Redbeard
here's-
spray himself in the face.
Here's the rest of my home. Ooh, my kitchen is over there, and this is where I sit, and that's
That's your
So
dog
this-
looking at you like, "What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? You're putting me on camera. What the fuck?
yeah.
I will bite your nads in the middle of the sleep."
Oh, okay. So let me just. All right. So yeah, that's my home. Good time. Well, that's not my home, but that's a bit of my home.
Yeah, we got to see his bathroom, folks. I'm sorry, but we're now actually going to have to put this at 18 plus.
No, but again, like I said, man, just you never had one, you ever tried one. You can get them for pretty cheap.
You know what?
I highly recommend it.
If I'm going to
really
try
recommend
one, I'm going to try one over in Asia where they actually have the heated seats, the beautiful music as it sprays shit up your ass.
Yeah, but that's like you're gonna pay the price of a trip to Asia for this weird experience where you can just like you don't need the
Yeah.
heated. Just sit on the seat for fucking 5 seconds and it's like the same temperature as your ass anyway. You don't need a heated seat. It's fine. And then like when you're done, as opposed to like wipe, dig, wipe. Oh, what's there's still stuff left? You just like, oh, this awesome fucking little stream of water is cleaning me off right now. You have no idea, my friend. You really don't. And I think the one I got, there's Tushy and what the fuck? What's the one I got? What I got?
Oh my god.
No,
Look, let's lug and hub. Look what you did. Look what you did. By the way-
Luxe Lux, and it was like maybe $50, and it's fucking. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Wait till it turns on him and it says, "I'm sorry, this is the wrong." He's fucking using it. Okay. Anyways,
No, I'm rinsing your glass right now, you asshole. God damn
Let's
you.
Love and Hug would like to know, where did you buy it?
Amazon.
Where?
Amazon.
Amazon. Okay. Is there like a dark web place for you to buy this, or?
If you're into that kind of thing, then maybe, I guess.
PA Brew News. Whip, whip, dog dig, finger, finger, fist, fist, massive prostate milking orgasm. Wipe, wipe, dig, dig is what he's meant. Wow.
Well, you know, again, like with this thing, you turn up that pressure. No wipe, wipe, no dig, dig. It blasts it right out of there, man. It's
Sorry, let's dig us actually gone to a place where I actually would be interested in this. He's going to put beer in it so he can spray beer from it. Let's talk.
no, like again, it's plumbed,
you know what?
It's plumbed directly into the same inlet as like the toilet, so like there's no way to make
if
beer
I
come out
knew
of the.
if I knew Minhas was clean, I'd actually use it to wipe my ass. Let you think about that one for a second.
I don't want to.
I know, but you are.
I can't help it, but it's weird. It makes no sense.
Minhas is such a cheap product. You could actually spray it up your ass. It'd probably work better than drinking it.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there right now. Let's Hug and Love has there it is. There it is. There is that 10.1% Imperial Stout from
It's a
Omnipol.
color. It's a colorfully puckered asshole, is what it is.
Don't make me spit out my 15.1. I'm gonna hurt you if you do that. I'm gonna hurt. Don't make me spit that out because this is a fucking beautiful beer, dude.
No, I want to try that.
I would love to say I have a spare can, but all of them are spoken for.
Hey man, I wouldn't even
like
ask or expect. Like I still have to reciprocate from the amazingness that you sent my way earlier. So
I know, and trust me, I'm all good about waiting, but I mean, like, that looks fucking amazing.
This is like a couple cans. Like the first year it came out, I bought way too much of it and got kind of fatigued on it. But it's like for what it is, like that is as black as a beer can be right there.
As we say over in the West Coast, that is black as the ace of spades.
And it literally smells like liquefied
chocolate,
cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh fuck, I want some. Anyways, back to the comments here. We do have a couple of comments. We have a laugh out loud with Let's Hug and Love, because I'm sure we were talking about having Minhas spray up your ass. I think that's what he was laughing about. And I don't blame him.
Minhouse up your ass?
No. Ooh. Not going to go down that path. So, we also have PA Brew News saying, I've got some brightly colored asshole too. It's probably not showing up in the chat in the actual YouTube, but I'm going to repeat it here because we can see it. And it says, it's inflamed too. Paul, like, what the fuck? I know you're out in the wilderness, dude, but what the fuck? I think you need to see a doctor now, dude. He also says you can buy too much. You've just had too much too quick. You can't buy too much. You just had too much too quick.
Yeah, again, this
15.1%, it's like having a fucking wine in a can. I mean,
no, this one though, like this particular beer here, this fucking Omnipolo stuff, this is so sweet, so sugary, just so liquid candy.
Diabetes in a can.
Personally, for myself, no, I can't. Like no more than one of these in an evening. Maybe one to start the evening. and then have a few later beers over Carl's, and then maybe one to finish the evening. But no more than that. This is not something you could like.
That's fair.
Not something I could sit here and drink all that long, kind of thing. This is insane.
Okay, I'm gonna let you watch the comments and everything while I go run to the bathroom because 2.5 beers need to go.
You gonna run to the bathroom?
I've been listening to you chat. You fucking been.
You gonna
stalling
run
me.
to the bathroom? I want to see you run. Do it. Like just
Hold on.
get down, get your hands and knees, starting block position, and run to the
All right,
bathroom.
hold on a second. Let me just get myself ready to run. Oh,
Well played. Well played. I can't burn as massive sweepers as I can. Again, like maybe I could do 2 in a row kind of thing, but I couldn't do this all night long. Like this is like so much more massive and sweet than any other beer I've had. This is like it comes across as like melted toffee or something. Oh, I'm not going to read that comment out loud. That's pretty fun, Paul. Yeah, like this is what do they call it? It is this beer right here is Prodromus by Omnipolo, and it is a graham cracker chocolate chunk caramel bar stout. And it literally comes across as that flavor in your mouth. There is chocolate flavor out the ass, caramel flavor out the ass, and graham cracker flavor out the ass. This beer is really astonishing. But it's so very, very sweet. Like, yeah, a couple of those, and I'd be like, I want something more just bland and like randomly a good follow up to this would be like a very good macro lager or something. I feel like after this, it's just been like coating your mouth and just sucking just everything out of everything. Just it's all chocolate. Then to kind of like refresh yourself with like a Coors Light or something would actually probably be pretty nice. Let's talk about. I did. If you're in North Bay, the downtown LCBO, that's where they have it. Pretty much everything I drink is from the LCBO. Aside from the beers in my fridge that I have currently that were beer traded at the Toronto Royal Winter Fair craft beer thing they had. And those reviews will be out in like, maybe a month, maybe more. Like, I have far too many unedited, unpublished reviews at this point. It makes me mad. Pause. Very light and uninspiring Imperial Stouts tonight. What do you consider to be a very light Imperial Stout, Paul? Because I know you are a proponent of the barrel-aged Imperial Stout. That is kind of your bag. You session those like some kind of person that has magical beer powers. I feel like Dan's bladder is big. Like, why am I still alone? Here, why not? I'm alone. Yeah. I don't know. So 4 people. Ask me stuff. I don't know. Fucking make this exciting. There, Paul was in it. Barrel-aged variants of New Trails Moonlight. Their 10% was a regular bourbon barrel. One was a coffee burn barrel. Burn barrel? And for some reason, they were just very lightly. Really? Because I've not ever heard of even New Trails is the brewing company, I assume. But that's funny, Phil. But no, I've never heard of a brewery. But that sounds like something that would be potentially tasty. J Man, what's going on? Cheers. It's been a little while. Yeah, New Trail. I've not heard of them, but both those beers sound like something that would potentially be tasty. I'm saddened by your not loving. Hug and Love drinking a Mill Street chocolate stout. Not bad. Is that the nitro stout? Why is my I'm sorry. That's on me. 100%. Might sound a bit better now. I apologize. Yeah, I have. Mill Street is very much hit or miss for me. Not generally huge on them. Just kegged up a beer for a YouTube channel. Nice. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to your channel. Let me double check right now. Why not? If I click like that, and no, don't do that. Put user and timeout. Why is that the only option? What? Oh yeah, I'm subscribed to you. Yeah. Cherry Blossom Stout. Okay, I don't think I've had that one, but I don't know. Sounds like something I might be okay with, but I feel like I wouldn't love it. I'm not huge on the cherry flavor. What am I up to tonight over in Canada? You're seeing what I'm up to. I got the night off, and I thought I'd have a couple beers. And I hoped for more people to potentially pop in and be here. If this continues the way it is, then I might end this and start some kind of gaming type thing. We'll see what happens. If Dan ever reappears, it's mildly annoying that he's been gone for this long. Like, how much of your body is bladder at this point? What? Because I'm becoming a fair bit of the not sober at this point. So switching to gaming might be fun because it's like, woo, drunk me trying to game. But we'll see what happens. Michael Pollard passed away, so I'm watching Dark Craving to commemorate his legacy of films. Well, look at you go. Look at you go. Your sprayer? I'm not sure what you mean by your sprayer. I just realized right now that this is. Oh, look, I can make comments be. I'm still not used to hosting these StreamYard things. I didn't realize that people could be like, I can highlight comments, and also that like Why is this going? Am I flipped right now? Am I? That didn't do anything. What? I don't care. I'm fine. Like right now, this is still unflipped, I think. No, actually. No, okay, no. Seriously? Burn in hell. Stupid goddamn webcam.
Oh, you having problems with your webcam? And he's frozen.
No, I'm not. I'm fine. Screw you.
Unfortunately, this West Coast, Nick, did fall in. I've been told I should be going to bed.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I have to kind of just... God damn, that's good. Yeah. Look at the way that coats the glass. Like, seriously. That is
Yeah.
a very nice beer.
I believe you.
Yeah. I got a talking to. Well, not quite, Paul. I didn't quite get a talking to. I was told I should probably go to bed. It wasn't quite a talking. If you know what I mean. Unfortunately, I do have to get up early tomorrow because I do have to do this drive. So I'm going to be doing that. Smash it over your head. There, done.
Terrible.
I'm not smashing my Dandy Fest glass. I'm not smashing over my head. This is a beautiful glass for one, and for two, Dandy. Great brewery out here. If you ever come up here, that's still a talking to. Yes, but it's a better talking to than you better get your ass up here, boy. Just show the difference.
That's also one extra O needed on the two.
Oh, there we go. There we go. He's back, boys. He's back. You know, I swear, cleaning vents versus being a actual grammar teacher / English teacher, you probably make more money being that than versus cleaning vents. I'm just throwing that out there right now. I mean, great brewery.
I
plus
get
wet.
a
Yes.
pretty good deal on my pretty awesome apartment right now. So
Okay, there's that. All right, you do have some sort of benefits to it. All right, well, I do have to go because if I don't, I'm going home blue.
no, fair enough, man.
Coast Canada doesn't fit. No, West Coast Canada. West Coast Nick fits beautifully. And in all honesty, I am from Victoria, so I am technically from the West Coast. So you got it right. If you don't want me to comment Red Beard, I'll stop. I promise.
No, man, comment away. Just
seriously, Paul.
Just know the difference between 2 and 2. Come on now, I believe in you.
You know, if you sit there and you make some grammatical errors or anything else like that, you still have a conversation with Redbeard. Think about it that way. Because he will correct you no matter what. You make some errors, he will talk.
Maybe I'll get a spanking from the old lady. And Paul, I'm done. Goodbye for.
Paul, I'll miss you, dude, if you leave. I will personally miss you. Okay. There it is. Forever. FOUREVER.
Oh, I fucking love you, Paul.
Let's love and hug. I make no promises that I won't.
Anyway, Yeah, I'm gonna end this at the same time as like Dan goes away kind of thing. This is all done. It's been fun. I've been on for an hour and a half ish, and we've had some fun. It's been a good time. But if you liked it, give it a little like action, and if you want to see more stuff like this, then hit the subscribe button, stuff like that, and
subscribe to me as well.
Yeah, do that too.
I do have some humor in my stuff. I did do a recent review where I pretended to be some sort of English fuck. It was horrible. It was nasty, but it still was a review. So
that's what you want. That's what you want on YouTube, baby. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, folks. It's been fun. Redbeard's been like you can blindfold him with dental floss right now. Yeah, now he's dude, you're so stoned you can blind yourself with dental floss. Exactly, dude. Exactly. So my channel, actually, if you look on mine, it is oh god,
Booze, Games, and Deep Thoughts.
There it is. You can find it on there. I will actually, if you want, I will throw the link if I'm allowed to in here so that you can see. And you can also search me under boozereviews.ca. I have changed my name a little bit, but I am in there.
Just type something in the chat, and then they can like right click on
I'm trying to get back to the chat so I can do that. So
get on it. Jesus Christ, man.
For fuck's sakes, dude.
My God.
Give me a second.
I was ending this like 5 minutes ago.
Oh.
I got a new episode of Fortune 5 downloaded.
Sorry. Remove any websites and try again. YouTube, I'm clicking on...
you're not a moderator, my shit. So you gotta like just type something in the comment. Just type something, say hello, I'm me.
Well,
and they can then like get from there to your channel.
There we go. There we go. Click on me and find out.
There you go. Click on Dan and find out about Dan. He had
beers,
some. He had
brews,
some.
Or is it booze?
Booze.
Some
Pockies or Packies or Packwees or I don't know what the fuck it was. Some chips recently.
You can't say Packies anymore.
And Dan just can't handle spicy stuff. Apparently, it's pretty funny.
So
enjoy that.
You really liked it, didn't you?
No, again, you say I don't watch your shit. I watch some of your shit, buddy. Yeah.
I still have these ones that I have to review.
Yes,
and
that sounds like that. I would like I've had bags of Blair's. I think
my cat even tried it before I did.
I had a bag of them, and it was like they're so like they hurt, but they're also like it's like. That's my thing. Like you can make hot sauce, or you can make delicious hot sauce, and that's what this was. Like it was like the flavor accompanying every chip was so good. Where it's like, it's so tasty, but it hurts. I want more of that delicious flavor. And eat the whole bag, and by the end you're like, wow, my tongue needs to go to rehab or something because I can't taste anything anymore. Yeah,
you need a bidet after those.
And again, buddy, I can't look into it, man. You laugh at me. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Dude, you're single. I don't need to laugh.
It doesn't matter.
You know what?
I get it. You know what? Look into it. They make ones. They make ones that have heaters built into them, so it could be hot water and stuff. They make ones that have dual fucking shooting things. So if you're not a man, you can bidet both areas. They make some crazy shit.
So what you're trying to tell me is a bidet is the same as a vibrator for a woman?
Potentially.
Okay.
But at the same time, the bidet is just like you want to save basically all your toilet paper forever and just see like a couple, like maybe 3 or 4 pieces to dry yourself off. There you go. That's the main. That one of the main things I noticed since I got it is like toilet paper is barely used now, man.
Are we talking 2-ply or 3-ply?
I usually get decent stuff. I do about 3, at least 3.
All right. See,
I don't skip out. I fucking hate. I hate cheap toilet paper, man. I get good toilet paper.
Well,
I
there we
hate it.
go. You've learned something new about Redbeard tonight. Like, seriously.
There you go.
So, all right, folks. I do have
All
to
right.
go. Otherwise, I'm not going to
No.
be sleeping.
Again, though, thank you a bunch for being here, my friend. It was nice having you.
Thank you for
And
having me on
again,
here.
I seriously do. Like, even your kids, like everybody in your family, man, you have no idea how much everybody will probably love a random fucking bidet. You have no idea. You can't even imagine. I think mine was like $30. I think it's fucking.
You know what? If I'm going big, I'm going to go with the one that talks to me. Says, "I'm sorry, but your ass is not going to be clean by this. Please go in the shower."
Do you watch Bob's Burgers?
No, I have not watched Bob's Burgers ever.
Well, change that. Watch the show and get caught up. There is an episode where this random like fancy smart toilet falls off a truck or something and gets found by one of the kids, and it's fucking right up this episode's alley kind of thing. But yeah, and again, the show. Do you watch Archer?
You know what? I really need to watch Archer. I'm not going to lie.
Dude! What the hell, then?
So many things I've been watching. Come on.
You watched The Venture Brothers? Probably not.
No.
Okay, so my personal favorite show of all time is The Venture Brothers. It's an adult-themed cartoon, and it's been on for like 15 years now, and it's just gotten better and better every season. That and Archer and Bob's Burgers are three shows that I cannot push your way enough. Like those are, and I feel like your sense of humor and stuff, and what I kind of know about you at this point in time, I feel like you would enjoy them.
I would. It's almost like one like let's love and hug. If you puke, you can wash your face afterwards. My reply was, or either that or be waterboarded by your bidet.
I saw that. No, that's. You would have to like turn yourself at a weird angle and like fucking build a thing.
If you're drunk enough, you know what? You can waterboard yourself any way you want.
Yeah, but even, you know what? If I was drunk enough and puking in my toilet and wanted to wash my beard off, I could just turn the dial and the bidet thing would basically spray my beard off, and I'd be like, I have not tried that. I don't feel like I've never. I hope I never will.
There's gonna be a day when he's gonna come online going, "Hey, folks, guess what? I tried a new thing with my bidet."
Like I could just make it like a whole video based on that.
Seriously, you probably get your 1,000 subs from that. Maybe. Seriously, you probably.
Well, so it's all like do I want to get to that level where I'm like, I do this weird thing for this weird result, and like that's.
I do it for the food. I do it for the food, and I'm actually getting people watching my stuff.
But I get at the food, yeah. Like I had a review recently of a burrito I had,
and you had more views, didn't you? Yeah, see, it would be viral.
And I've got a in the can review of Wendy's spicy jalapeno chicken thing, which was really good.
I've got a Tim Hortons spicy chicken one that I've got to put up. So I mean, Tim Hortons has been fucking brilliant for me. And yes,
Tim Hortons used to be good.
Yes, but Tim Hortons is a truck fire that works really well on YouTube. Well, you know, with the new rules they have
over there.
All you YouTubers.
Oh, that was awesome.
All right, I've got to go. I really do. Right. And yes, that would be viral. Let's love and hug. So you know what, Redbeard, you have a new challenge: puke and wash off your beard for the day.
Good times. Well, hey, you know what, everybody? I'm gonna make myself. Look at me go. I'm going to use I'm full screen now. Woo! Thanks, everyone, for watching. If you liked it, give it some thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, then, thumbs down, I guess. And fuck you. But I'll be back something like this. I don't know when the hell when. But we'll see when. And I'm going to end the broadcast type thing. So the peace out.